Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today finally I'm going to record the long overdue desk tour. So this is my new desk and I'm gonna move back a little bit to give you guys an overview of my desk. Ta-da! I really have lots of things, right? Anyway, let's start. I think we can move from the left to right. Ignore this pile of things here. I need to store that away, but for now I'm just putting it there. And if you can have a glance through my window, it's actually raining now. It's very cooling and I love it, and yeah, it's awesome. So I think we start with this two shelving rack first. On this row, these are all my notebook covers. I love to change my notebook covers from time to time, so I have them handy here. And these are A6s, these are my passports, and this, the cow or the right notebook cover is currently housing my Midori A6 one day one page diary, and it's super thick now. And these two are my Neo Hobonichis, which I'll be using them for 2021. And of course I will still be using my regular size, and my A6 of course will be this one now. My regular size will still be my main journal, but I of course would like to try out different sizes to see how it goes. So next year I have an A5, and the A6 from Midori I'll be changing to Hobonichi. Okay, next here I have a rack here to put my vintage typewriter, which I use not very often, but I still use it. And here I have a container of all my ink pads that I use frequently. So it's very convenient, because when I want to journal or when I want to do stamping, I'll just take out this whole rack, this whole container. And here I have my Tim Holtz mini die cutting machine. And on the top part, I have my vintage paper files. And here I have my vintage stickers folder, and these are my sticker folder. And here's some empty container which I may store them in my storeroom later on, but it's here right now. And this container, the blue one, is from IKEA, which I just bought, and it's currently storing my washi tape. And here I have two folders for storing my Taobao clear stamp. So this I may be giving away as well, because I don't use them now, or I should say I don't use them anymore. But I'll decide that later on. So here, moving to the top of my dresser, this is my dresser. At first I wanted to have a clear top here without anything, but it's impossible because I have way too much things. But now I have a goal or a vision which is to have all this cleared away. But for now, this is how it is. I have my Canon selfie here, my fusing tools from VR Memory Keepers, and this little dog, which is called the dog, very authentic name. Previously I used this to hold all my little mini clips, but now I've shifted that away, so now it's just a deco piece, because it's extremely cute. You can just push the nose in and it comes like this. It's a black dog, so I think you can't see the detail well, but it's extremely cute. Okay, anyway, moving on. Oh, and by the way guys, I'm holding my camera here, so hopefully I'm not giving anyone any drowsiness or headache because of the instability. Okay, so let's move on. Here I have another rack here. It's the same one, but it's narrower than this one, and you can actually combine this to this on top. But yeah, I separated them. It's actually sold separately, just that if you want to combine, you can. So I have a narrower rack here, and I have all these containers to store my bits and pieces of like labels, more labels, the LDV girls, and some stamps and things like that here. Stamps as in postage stamps. And this container has all my die cuts, all of it, and it's very convenient. And as you can see, it's not like super tight or anything. I can take it out and I can look for them very easily. And here I just clip on some of the doilies that I've dyed myself. Not very satisfiable, but still okay, usable. So I just put it here. And at the bottom of the rack I have some containers for my stickers. And this container is empty now because I only use it when I want to go somewhere else to journal, and I have my wooden stamp stored in here. And this is my koi watercolor, which I do not use currently, but my son is using a lot. And this box, I cut off the top, and now it became something like a container, very short container to put in the paper pieces that I got as a freebie from my purchases. And here I have some paper pads and things like that, journal cards. Yep. And moving on over here, this is the Midori, this is the Travelers Company window envelope ring bound book. So this stores my vintage tickets that I got as freebie. And this is the Midori one, same vintage tickets here. Sticker folder. This is something like a storage book. It's not a book, it's like a storage, how do you call this? It looks like a book. So inside there are compartments where you can store things. Previously I've been using this to carry around with me whenever I go elsewhere to do my journal, but currently I just have it, I don't know, I'm not using it now. It still have things inside, but I just leave it like this for now. And this is my Muji clear folder, which is now housing my stencils. And these are used paper, which I always put beside me when I do my journaling or even crafting or things like that, so that I can use it when I want to glue things on, or even when I want to clean up my stamps. I just stamp on it until the ink residue is no longer there. Yep. So I try not to use good paper for that, because I just want to glue things. I don't need a good paper. These are used paper. Even both sides are used are fine for me, because I just want to clean off my stamp, or I just want to glue things on. And here are some books. And these 3 pouches are very important to me. They're always with me. So this is my Hobonichi drawer pouch, right? I think it's called drawer pouch. It's very compact. It's very, it's so slim, and I really love this. I've been using it since I received it. I think you guys will see this if you watch my unboxing video. And this is my Delphonics S size pouch. Is it S size? Yes, it's S size. And I just got it recently, and I think I shown you this in my last unboxing video. And this one I got it for quite some time now. It's the M size. All these pouches have things inside which I won't clean them. I mean, I won't take them out even though they're sitting at home, because whenever I want to go out anywhere, I can just grab them and bring them along. Very convenient. Okay, so that's it for my 2 racks and my dresser top. Now move on to my desk. So actually this desk is connected to this cupboard, but when we bought it, it's from IKEA, it's of course separated, and they will give you this mechanism. Let me show you guys. This mechanism. Ignore this because I think my flooring is not very level, so we need to put this to... Oh no, not because of my flooring, it's because of this glass top. This glass top, I get it myself, so we totally forgot about this. And when we try to put the mechanism in, it won't be level when we take in this glass top. So we have to put something to hold it out, to hold it up. But anyway, so it's just this mechanism to hold the table and the cupboard together. And this, I think, I don't know whether it's on a sale or something, because the price is quite cheap for this cupboard and table together. So that's why I got this set. But one thing I don't like is this. The mechanism has this thing jutted out at the bottom, so you can't really have drawers here and there. The other mechanism is there. Or even have this type of cloth compartment, because it's going to be blocking the way. Yep. But anyway, just showing you guys how this table is attached to the cupboard. So if you want to separate them, you can. You just need to buy the leg for the table, and these two can be separated. That's one thing what I like about IKEA. It's very versatile and flexible. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's start from the top. These are all my storage units. I have my washi tapes. all my washi tapes here because I have all my washi tapes in sample form now, so I don't need to get all the rolls. Unless it's finished, then I will get them and roll them again, so otherwise they'll be stored here. Vintage tickets, same thing, I have them in my folder, so they are kept here. The rolls, the main rolls are kept here. Journaling cards are here as well. And here I have these two boxes. What you call this? I think it's for garden. But I use it here because I love the way it looks. It's vintage and it's very nice. So, and then you can see that it fit perfectly here to the side. So here I store some of the files that I do not use, my Hobonichi box, and here are some of the smaller size stationeries, like my pen pouch, glue tape, refills, glue stick, and my, what else do I have here? My typewriter ribbons, my anything that I have in excess, right? Like the backup, like glue stick, glue tape refills, and yeah, things like that. Stationaries, I'll put it here. And now let's move on to my drawers. Now the cupboard doesn't come with drawers. It comes in a form of this. It's empty, and you can either put drawers in if you want, or you can put cupboard door, or even you can buy this type of cloth container to put them in. So here I choose to put drawers. At first I want it empty because I want it to be flexible, but then when I started to organize my things, I felt that it's not suitable, so I have to buy the drawer. That's why I bought the drawers, because my things are all small items. So if you have like the open unit here, it's very difficult for you to store things, and very difficult for you to retrieve them as well. So I got two sets of drawers here. Let's see what's inside. First, here, punches, and the drawer is actually not like super deep. This is the end of the drawer, so I can see all the punches here that I want, and I can retrieve them. Not very easily, of course. I have to shift things around, but it's okay. I mean, it's not that difficult. Just that, yep, I need to move things around. Here, the second drawer here on the right side are all my punches again. These are IKEA Success tools, and yep, punches. On this side, I have paper pads. I use lots of paper pads. Vintage paper pads, vintage tickets paper pads, memo pads, things like that. Same goes for this drawer. So some of them I put in their own boxes, and I cut off the top, so it's, you know, very convenient that I just take the whole box out. Same goes for this. Oh, why is this stuck? Anyway, if I have boxes, I'll put in them so that I can retrieve them easily from the drawer. Yeah, all are paper pads, guys. Paper pads, memo pads, all are here. And here at the bottom, let me have a seat first. For this side, they are all stamps, so let me get this and this and this. So that's why I like to put things in containers. So if you want to remove them, it's easier. You don't have to take out one by one. You can just take the whole container out, and you can get your things inside. This is from IKEA as well. It's the letter tray, and luckily it fitted here perfectly. Just that it's a bit the cupboard is a bit deep. So, but anyway, it's fine because I just need to remove 3 things. I have 3 containers to remove, then I can get my stamps here. I saw someone using this to store their stamp. That's how I got the idea. And here I can just take out the whole thing. The whole thing can be taken out, and I can put it back in after I finish using my stamps. And it's quite high, so you can put a lot of things, a lot of stamps inside. Here, I will store it in categories, like these are human related, and these are like tickets related, and these are like big stamps. There we go, big size stamps. And underneath here you can store more things. I have my the Mikia or Misia Chinese character stamps, and here I have my it's actually quite easy to take it out, just that because I'm using one hand and I'm holding my phone the other hand, I need to ensure that not everything is in frame. So it's a bit difficult for me to move around. So this is the shiny printing kit, so I put it here as well. And this is my Versamagic chalk ink pad. So they fitted perfectly here, as you can see. Ta-da! And here I have all my washi tape samples. So this will be where I got my washi tape if I want to use them. And I have my blending tool and the distress ink that I use most often, which is currently Frey Burlap. I can change it anytime I want. I can put in like vintage photos or things like that. And here there are some the slim washi tape, which I have in sample form as well, but I still keep it here because I have the space. Also because the slim washi tape normally will get buried inside my washi storage because there are too many of them. And it fitted perfectly here. Next, I have this carrier. There's the word vintage here, which I love. And this is to store my longer stamps. So as you can see, and it fitted perfectly here as well. So I just put this on top. And next, these are all my small cling-on stamps. Individuals cling-on stamps that are small in size. Normally it's this gorgeous little girl stamps, and I just put it in this container. This container I think is from Daiso. It has a cover, so I took the cover out and just put it here. As you can see, perfect. I really love this corner, it's perfect. Okay, so next up, inside here I have all my vintage paper in these racks, and these two are handheld punch. I put it here because handheld punch is not size, it's not in proper shape, not to say not proper shape, they are not shaped like squares or rectangles that you can store easily. So I do not want, sorry guys, my video got cut off for a bit. So like I said, I do not want to clutter my drawers here, so I just hang them here, and I think it's very convenient for me to reach for them and to use them. And at the side here I have the MiWi Memory Keepers board punch. So they are big in size and they can't fit in my drawer, so I just put them here because there's some space here. I think it's perfect, as you can see here. And here I have this box of calligraphy set, which my husband and my son bought it for my birthday. And it's in this very gorgeous wooden box. And I actually wanted to open up and display it somewhere, but I don't have the space. Currently it's just sitting here for now until I find a place to open it up and display it. And here, moving on now to my tabletop. Ta-da! My lamp has not arrived yet, so I'm still using this one, but it's okay. Let's start from here. This is a desktop organizer which I got from Lazada. The color combination matches my table color combination perfectly, so that's why I got it. It's extremely cheap. It doesn't have any nails mechanism or things like that. So they just give you this rubber band, and when you put the things through, there are things like this that jutted out, and you just put the rubber band on and everything will be held together. I think it's a genius idea, just that the quality is just so-so, and I'm not sure whether you guys can see. It's actually slanting a little bit because it's weighing down because of my wooden storage box, which are very heavy. But anyway, I think it's still usable and it's nice. And yep. And here I have my classic wooden box, and I have those vintage stickers that won't fit in my storage container because they are too long or even too thick or even odd shape. So I just put them here, and I think it looks gorgeous. And I have my typewriter stamp here as deco because it's so big. I seldom use it, so I just put it here as decos. And I have some roller stamps here, some clips. Yep. And then moving on here, oops, let me move my lamp away. Here, this smaller classic wooden storage box, I have porcelain stamps. Oh, they're so dusty. And these two, this is a paper plane stamp and the crane, Japanese crane stamp. I'm not sure what is the brand. These are Korean words, but I'm not sure what is the brand's name. But I got this from something of mine, and I love paper planes and the crane, so I put them here because I use them quite often. And porcelain stamps, classic stamps, yep. And here, this is one of the smaller acrylic drawer which they use for makeup. They use as makeup organizer, but I think our journaling community is using this to store things, journaling supplies. Here I have some stamps. Sorry, not stamps, stickers. They are the Goro Goro cat sticker from my wave. And here are my sumo stamps. There we go. My sumo stamps. I think it's a bit too, it's okay. My sumo stamp, and this is still empty. Oof. Until I find something for it, but currently it stays empty. And this is my fountain pen pouch. As you can see here, so it fitted here perfectly. And here I have some of the self-inking stamps, those that the office use, registered, airmail, original by post and things like that, and some of the wooden pack stamps as well. Here, this drawer I kept all the sticky notes. Those I don't use in my journal, but mostly for functional purposes. And here I have the number stickers, my stapler refill, Cavallini and Co. memo pads, something like this. Yep, sticky notes. So I store them here. And at the bottom, I have another of this container which I store the Tim Holtz, what do you call this? Cardstock, very, very thick cardstock wording. And it fitted here perfectly again. And some of the bits and pieces here. Now these three trays are holding these two trays, I would say, are holding my freebies from purchases that I did. This is a Korean coin. My father-in-law dropped it here in my house when he came by to visit us. So he said I can keep it. He knows I like Korean things. I love Korean dramas. I love Korean food. Yep. So he gave me a Korean coin. So I just put it here. Now these two trays, I intend to finish them and to store them away. Hopefully I can achieve that. But for now, it keeps on adding up. All the freebies are done here, and I try to use them up. And this tray has this washi tape that are on a more cheaper side, which means I don't spend a lot of money on this, or it's actually freebie. So I normally use this to stick on things, like to put things in place, maybe for my die cutting process, or for my stencils. Yeah, just to it's not very high quality, so it's not like super sticky, and you can peel it off easily. So I have some of them handy here. And here I have full books of vintage tickets, movie tickets from a local seller. This is my local cinema, and some other vintage tickets here and there. Okay, next. Wow, it's pretty tiring to be talking non-stop like this. Anyway, I'm happy to share my current desk setup with you guys, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this, or maybe you guys are feeling very dizzy because of my instability in holding the phone. Hopefully not. Okay, moving on here. These are acrylic blocks, big size ones, which I can't fit in my drawer. And this is the Tim Holtz acrylic blocks, which I put in this pouch and put it here. And these are Tim Holtz sticker and some other stickers, etc. I put in this little box. This is from the Sailor Shakiori pens set. So after I took out the pens, this box is very, very useful, and it fitted here perfectly. So I just put it there, easily accessible. Now moving over, the lamp have to be turned again. here on top of my this what you call it, acrylic drawer organizer, these are all the stamps that I use very frequently, so I put it here. And on top of this I have this vintage stamp, yes, correct, vintage stamps, which I put them here, easily accessible as well. And I have the Travelers Company stamp as well. This Li Hao paper, not Li Hao paper, and some office stamps here. And here I have my washi dispenser. This is from IKEA, which is a set with this. And on it I I store my roll vintage tickets, sorry, not roll washi, roll vintage tickets, which I got from various sellers. They don't sell in full rolls, so sometimes they sell in mini rolls, so I got them and put it here, fitted perfectly, and some clips here. And I love the color. Green is my favorite color, and I love this green. And it has some gold decos, gold details here and there, and it's gorgeous. And here, this is from IKEA as well. It's like a pencil holder, but in different sizes, various sizes. It has the big white one at the back here. Maybe I should stand up now. Which I've kept my printables here in this file, and my zigzag scissor, some other junk journal packs, and my sticker book, and my Mod Podge is here as well. So they are here to store bigger things. This is actually my son's artwork at school. It's so adorable. This they did it during Halloween. So these are either a vampire or Dracula. And I just put it here. It's so cute. And here I have some stapler, and one hole puncher, and some boxes to keep the smaller items like paper clips or pins and things like that. And at this side I have the Tim Holtz tiny attacher, and scissors, rulers, ink refills, and things like that. And these are all my Tombows, and some watercolor brushes are all here. Now this can be taken apart. It's now pretty. Sorry, my son came in again. So where was I? I think I was saying that this actually can be separated, but I put them together because it looks nice, and you can, you know, use it as holders. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you guys. You can use it to hold a lot of things here. Okay, there we go. I think I should put it the other way around. There we go, so it won't fall out. And yep, moving on here, I have another 2 racks here from IKEA. Of course, this is from IKEA as well. This is from Mr. DIY. Sorry, I have to sit down because it's on my table. Yes, these 2 racks, and on top of the racks I have this tray here, and with this sort of like a tin box which I put in all my pens here. And this tin box I have, let's see what's inside. Washi cutter, and this very cute little pins, clips. Yep. And you can put it in like this, and it will fit here. So this tray comes with this, and this is actually the, I think it's the high type tiny container. Is it high type? Yes, it is. Sorry, it won't focus, but it's high type, and the color matches perfectly, and the size too. As you can see, it fitted here perfectly. It's now empty. Previously is holding my Camille Garden stem, the tiny stems, but now it's empty because I've shifted it somewhere else. So it stays here now. And here at the back, this box is actually the same theme as this one, but you can see the pattern here is gorgeous, the gold foiling and things like that. But it actually have another one in lighter green at the inside, a smaller box, but I don't know, it's missing. So this is actually at the as is corner. That means what you see is what you get, and it's cheaper, so I got this. And after that I can't find any more because I think they've discontinued this. Now they came out with the steel color. Now there's no pattern or color or anything. It's just basically a steel box. So I'm quite happy that I managed to get this, even though it's an as is item. It's gorgeous, nothing wrong with it, no dents or anything. Okay, so inside of it, let me remove the Winnie the Pooh. I have the origami paper pads here. Other paper pads, classic key, craft label, my favorite craft label sticker, and the classic key sticker as well. And here I have this Starbucks container. I forgot what was in it. I bought this because of the container. I remember that, but I'm not I can't remember what was in it. It's empty now, and the color matches this very well, so I put it here as a deco piece. Or if I want to put anything inside, I can. Okay, that's the top part. Now the second part, the second rack here, I have all the stamps. This one, I'm sorry, this is from my popular bookshop, my local bookshop called Popular. And if you've seen my previous unboxing video, you can see it from there. So I bought 4 of them and I put it here. And this is an acrylic container, again from Daiso. And I have the shiny roller stamp, the dates and the number stamps. And I have some of the Ikea or Misia, not this Ikea or Misia stamps here. And this is in my previous unboxing video as well. AIEOU or AIU something. Hold on. Where is the... Oh, I can't see it now because I've removed it. Here. AIUEO. I think it's a Korean brand. So I put them here, and some of the shapes and pattern stamps. So whenever I want to use, again, very convenient, I just take the whole container out. And here I have this, again, another staplerless stapler. Stapler. And this will create, you know, the lines on the paper, and it can hold a few pieces of paper together. But I normally use it to deco my journal, so to get the lines, and not really any functional purpose, but I like it. Yep. And here, oops, sorry, I'm putting my Winnie the Pooh bag. Here I have tins of boxes of tins, or I should just say I have tins to store all my smaller pieces of memo pads or paper pads here, which I can retrieve easily. These are all the ephemeras from Tim Holtz, and flower stickers, and what's in that? I can't oh, sorry. Sorry. I thought you guys were in focus, but not. Yeah, these are my Tim Holtz ephemeras and flower stickers, and there's another box on top. There we go, the blue one. So I'm not sure what's inside there anymore, but yeah, they are ephemeras, you know, small items which I love to store them in boxes or tins like this. I didn't buy this. These are actually tins from other people that they gave it to me, or some of the things that I bought have nice tins, so I will keep them and reuse them like this. Okay, here this is the cover from the acrylic box from this one. And so I just put it here. It's very shallow, so I just put it here to, you know, make sure the things are all together. Here are my ink pads. What is it called, this one? I can't remember what is this called. This is quite famous for a while, right? So I have 2 sets here, and this is a cover of this box actually. So I separated them so that I can use them as container. Here I put my glue stick, glue tape, and my lighter, my glue, and this is a self-inking stamp. Oh, this should go here. Okay, so that's that. And here, the other box, I have the smaller memo pads or paper pads that will get buried inside if I put it in my drawer, so I put it here instead. And here, in this tin box, I have all the self-inking stamp. These are all in my previous unboxing video. Yep. So I'm just going to put them here. And inside is 2 acrylic container which store all the alpha and numerical stamps I have. They're used very frequently. So again, very easy. All this container, I can just move it aside and take them out. And this dish tray holds all these clips. vintage clips that I got over the time. So it's here. And this actually is a little motorcycle from Lego. So I have to assemble it myself, and it's cute and it's easy to assemble. And it's actually a Lego brand or Lego brand. I think we call it Lego brand. Yep. So just put it here. It's cute. And here my what is this? Penco? Is it Penco? Yes, Penco mini clipboard. So just put it here. And let's move down here. Again from IKEA. These are just drawers of storage. Here on the top part I have my watercolors. Yes, mostly watercolors here. And oops, it has wheels, so it will move in, or it can move, right? It's movable. So let me shift it out a little bit. Okay, here are some of the just random items. I don't really categorize them that seriously, because sometimes I have to look at how the things are, how it shapes and the size to put them, and to maximize or to fully utilize the space I have, which is not a lot. Okay, hold on. Okay, I use this. Okay, it's easily movable. And here are my distress stains, my wax seal stamps, and wax, and what is this called? Wax seal spoon. Yep, they are all here. I have a container here. Not sure what's inside there. Can't remember. What is it? Oopsie. I can't remember what is it. But anyway, I will dig it out later on. Here I have all my yarns and strings and doilies. Yep, they're all here. And here I have my sticker box, some of these memo pads, and last but not least, oopsie, the Manby sticker books and some rub-on sticker and spare inserts, empty inserts. Okay, so that's for this. This drawer, I felt that it's a bit narrow and it's a bit small. But the more space you have, you tend to buy more things. So I think I'm very happy with how it looks right now. And my die cutting machine is here, the Sissic Big Shot. Well, move on here. Last but not least are the two trolleys that I have. I do not know how to pronounce it. These two boxes are actually stored for the trolleys. It's called Raskop. It's from IKEA. I think a lot of people have been using this to store their journaling items. These two trays or trolleys consist all my stamps. Yep, stamps again. And I have them in container like this. I think it's very convenient for me, and I can just push the trolley out, put it beside me when I'm journaling, so that I can have access to all the stamps I own. And this, remember the container from my previous unboxing, so I've been using it to keep smaller stamps like this, and I think it's perfect and it's slim, and you can just stuck it in here. This is another one. I can put it in here. So these are all stamps. These are loose, not to say loose stamps, they are stamps that don't have any boxes. So I put them in container like this, and I can move them near me and turn it around whenever I'm searching for a stamp. Okay, and here are the stamps with boxes that comes with its original box. So this white color one, this is a black color one, and yep, again I can move it out and put it beside me when I'm journaling, so I can have access to them. So guys, I think that's it. This is my current desk. Oh, one more. Hold on. Oh, is it in? Okay. Another thing I want to show you guys, my chair. This is my favorite chair ever. Let me push it back. Ta-da! It's very comfortable. It's from IKEA. It's leather, and this is like my favorite chair ever. I've been sitting in it, whether I'm journaling or not, or even I'm watching YouTube, binge watching or anything, I still sit in this chair here. So this is definitely my happy place. I love this chair. Oh, and I missed out something here. So this rack is from IKEA as well. It's not like the book rack like this. It's narrower like this. And so I put some of the washi rolls here just for deco purpose, and some of these washi rolls are here as well because I can't do sample of this. And the classic great craft washi, and some of the bits and pieces of washis here. Yeah. And on the top one, I intend to put photo frames. These are pictures that comes with the frame, so I'm gonna change that out later. But this frame, the photo in this frame, I really love it. I'm gonna keep that, and this one as well. I love this too, but the rest I'm gonna change it out. So okay, that's really it. So this is my current desk. The table lamp is gonna be changed, and wow, I'm so tired. Have I covered everything? The bottom of the cupboard, have I covered it? I think the one in the cloth compartment, those are paper pads. They are craft paper pads, things that I don't use very often, and it's super heavy, so I put it there. Yes, that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that I'm not very incoherent or things like that, and I hope to see you guys soon. I have a journal with me video recorded, so now I just need to edit, and well, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, stay home, and stay happy. Bye.